face up. Throw my face up.
Okay, welcome to my second video. We're going to be talking about Blizzard.money again, only because they actually revamped their website. You've got a fresh new UI in this cool blue and kind of dark blue combination. You know, some revamp to the sidebar here. You can still access the legacy site, obviously. You know, same links here, but yeah, pretty much the same Blizzard, but just a new skin, which looks fantastic. So the reason I'm redoing the video is I released this one fairly recently, which I guess you can say outdated by, you know, what is it now? It's the 10th today, by 5 days. It's a little frustrating, but you know, we want to keep some sort of consistency and kind of accuracy in terms of the tutorials. So this is what we're providing today. We're going to be providing a refresher on how to buy some Blizzard or the standard Blizzard wallet today. So this is a sort of I guess like intermediate sort of tutorial. I'm assuming that you guys have Metamask already and you are connected to the Binance Smart chain as indicated here. If you don't have that yet, you can easily go to Binance Smart Chain Metamask. And Binance has a specific guide on this actually, that you can just follow along if you have Metamask as a Chrome extension or a Brave extension like I do. Okay, so this is my account. I have 0.3675 BNB in my wallet, and some BUSD as well, 356, and a bunch of coins. Okay, I won't get into that. These are the only two things that you should worry about. You need to have BNB in your wallet, and you need to have some BUSD. To be honest, you don't really need a BUSD, also known as Binance US dollar, but it's really helpful when you want to quantify it to dollar increments. So today we're gonna buy, let's say one whole Blizzard at $29. And we're going to do that really simply actually. So before we kick off, I'm going to add that to my Metamask. Click this button here. This basically just says add this suggested token, add Blizzard, add token. And I should now see that right at the bottom of my Metamask here, Blizzard. Okay, so now I've got that. I'm actually going to go ahead and purchase one whole Blizzard or Blizzard for that matter, to simplify it. I'm gonna go quickly into trade, go to exchange. As I mentioned in my older video, this will reroute to Pancakeswap, not a problem. It's pretty common nowadays for farms and other exchanges, etc., to reroute to Pancakeswap because it is the biggest Binance Smart Chain automatic market maker. One of the biggest and one of the most reliable. So it reroutes here. Again, not a problem, it will automatically pop up. This will also appear in front of you. Basically says this is a token that's been created with someone, it's not yet verified, etc. That's pretty much the case for most of Binance Smart Chain tokens, so this is fine. You need to click I understand here and continue. Then it will show you this screen. And what you need to do is you need to swap these around because you want to buy oh sorry, no, you need to keep it as is because you want to buy some Blizzard with some of your BNB or BUSD. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to switch this into BUSD. So I'm just going to type BUSD as such, and I'm going to put one Blizzard because that's all I want to buy. Okay, so we're actually nearly quite ready as it stands. We just need to you know, change our slippage. Slippage basically means that it's the buffer that you want to set that goes both ways in terms of your purchase. So because this is an automatic market maker, a buffer is needed. So so that your transaction will fall through, because Pancakeswap is processing thousands, if not millions, of transactions every hour. It processes a ton, so you need to give it some sort of buffer in terms of the price. So if you set it as, the standard is basically 3%, but I like to put 5%, and you do that by going here in the little cog on the top right corner, press that, slippage tolerance over here, press 5 or input 5, and I put the transaction deadline as 1. This basically means that if anything goes wrong, it'll automatically reject it or notify you in 1 minute. It'll revert to pending if it's pending for more than this long. Transaction will revert. Okay. So I'm going to set it at 5%, which is again quite generous, to be honest, but I'm not bothered. So I'm going to close that down. And the 5% here basically means that I'm willing to have a 5% impact on my price. So 5% more or 5% less from $29 or BUSD to purchase one Blizzard. Okay. To me, that's quite small, but if you're purchasing a very large amount, then obviously 5% would be quite big. So you may want to adjust your slippage to, I don't know, to 2% or 3%. I wouldn't get fixated on this slippage, by the way. It's not a guarantee that you're going to pay a maximum of 5%. It just means that you're willing to pay more than up to 5%. Okay, so without further ado, 5%. Got one Blizzard here, and I'm willing to pay $29. As you can see, that changed quite a bit since we purchased. We're going to press swap. 29 for one Blizzard. Yeah, this is what I mean by slippage. I will sell at most $30 BUSD, or the transaction will reverse. So that's basically 5% from that. But the price actually changed since we started this process, because I kept talking. So it's a little bit less now. We're just going to click accept. It's not a problem. And then we're going to click confirm swap. Your gas will default to 5. Don't touch the gas limit. These are fine settings, so don't worry too much. You press confirm. Transaction submitted. And you should see a pop-up at the top here. Great. So now you've got one Blizzard. We're just going to check that it's been sent to your Metamask. It should do. See, I have one Blizzard here. We're going to talk about how to stake it. And staking basically means that you want to put your Blizzard up as back to Blizzard.money for them to kind of use that for loans, use it for liquidity, etc. Okay? So we're going to go straight into caves, right? And there is a Blizzard pool here. So if you stake Blizzard, you will earn Blizzard as well as a reward, okay? If you click this little calculating button here, it shows you that on one day, assuming that your yield rate is constant, you will get 1.30% back of whatever you input, which is roughly 0.45 per $1,000 worth of Blizzard. Okay, in 7 days, again, assuming that all your yield rates are constant, which currently it's at 474 APR, then you will yield 9.47%. So essentially, you'll get 10% of your investment back in 7 days. Again, assuming that your yield rate, this rate, doesn't decrease. If it increases, then that's to your benefit, and obviously you get more. So what we're going to do is we're going to click this arrow. We're just going to approve the contract, which basically just tells MetaMask that you want to work with this vault or staking pool. It charges you a small amount of BNB, which equates to 16 cents. Again, not a problem. You press yes. It'll charge you some BNB, so this will decrease. And then this should change. Great. So it's great that it automatically detects your Blizzard available, which is fantastic. You either click it as such, or you can input it directly via your keyboard. So I'm just going to click it, straight to deposit. again, leave the gas limit, press confirm. And while we wait, you can also stake other coins here, like if you have Watch by Yield Watch, Tau by Friction Finance, BIFI for Beefy, and Alloy by Hyperjump. So if you stake those coins, you will get some Blizzard as a reward. So now it's got a little red kind of banner here, kind of just statement saying that it's farming. It basically means that you're now farming. You don't really have to do anything, which is absolutely fantastic. You can just sit back, relax, have a good time. And when a day has elapsed, one day, you'll get 1% of your investment back in Blizzard, which is, you can either press this button to compound or this button to harvest. It's really easy. When you're tired of Blizzard, all you need to do is click here, press withdraw, press confirm, and that gets it out back into your MetaMask. Should be appearing here soon. Great. You'll notice that there's some, it's commonly known as dust, you know, the excess amount, only because we staked it and then quickly unstaked it. So it gathered a little bit of reward before we unstaked it. So that rounds off our video for Blizzard.money in the new UI. Here you can actually sense check that you have your Blizzard in your wallet in the homepage. It's still a fairly new yield farm with a fantastic TVL, total value lock. So there's $86 million worth of assets, cryptocurrency, in the farms, caves, or in the entire Blizzard ecosystem. Oh, one thing to note, when they burn tokens, and burning just means basically deleting it off existence, they call it frozen, which I guess adds to the theme of Yetis and cold stuff. So they burned off 2261 Blizzard, which is roughly, I'm just going to calculate that quickly, 2261 times 28.951. Roughly $65,000 worth of assets have been burned, which again is great. You know, lower supply is good for us. Okay, so that rounds off our video for today. If you liked it or found it helpful, please like and subscribe. It would really you know, help and support the channel. Check out our social links below for more information. You can also check out the last video about Blizzard regarding some other concepts on APR, gas, you know, a little bit of history about Blizzard. So yeah, I tried to make this a little bit snappy than usual because I've covered it already, and yeah, I don't really want to waste anyone's time. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.